Something very interesting is happening in the final days of Biden's presidency, which is that the Democrats, their institutions, as well as their supporters, are all mutually trying to revive the legacy of Joe Biden, which is very strange because I thought there was a widespread consensus and understanding after the 2024 election that like Biden was the problem, right? Biden is the reason why we lost. We basically need to move on and forget about him. So I don't understand the political calculus behind saying things like this, but you know, the Democrats are going out and trying to explain why Biden's legacy, which is universally accepted by most Americans, you know, he has a minus 20% approval rating as he leaves office, guys, to go out and say he was an amazing president. For instance, this from the Democrat Party: Biden's entire presidency did not see a single negative jobs month. Look how amazing the economy was, guys, under Joe Biden. I mean, just take a look at this chart that you can see right here. Joe Biden is so good. It's like, what is the point of this? Again, I'm not exactly sure. This is just digging yourself an even deeper hole for 2028. But of course, that is also what liberals are currently going out saying. It's like, oh, these are the last few days of good, competent leadership. And as California manages these wildfires, I'm so happy we have a true leader like Joe Biden in charge. Except today, or tonight, I should say, Joe Biden did a live like call / press conference on these California wildfires. And just take a look at this video for yourself. Like, this is what we're dealing with in terms of Joe Biden, his amazing leadership. Check it out. I mean, what even was that, right? By the way, guys, if you're enjoying the content, do us a big favor. Make sure you hit that like button down below and subscribe if you are new. You subscribing is the #1 way to ensure we can keep doing these videos. It is totally free. It'd be appreciated if you would hit that red button down below. But let's kind of mute this and, you know, play it on repeat as I talk about it. So you have, again, Joe Biden here, who we've been told in the final days of his presidency, suddenly, once again, Democrats think he's amazing. Like I showed you the receipts right there. Competent leadership, amazing, stunning. You know, this is adults. Remember, he said it back in 2020, normalcy is coming back to the White House. So Joe Biden totally knows what he's doing. He's handling this really well. And then you get a video like that where all these reporters are asking him questions and he just freezes. He just stares there blankly like, that's our wildfire relief, okay? So you have the Democrat narrative on that, and then the reality. This is the reality. This is Joe Biden. This is what you're dealing with. Now, guys, this is not the only video of Joe Biden just staring there blankly as reporters yell questions at him over these California wildfires. In fact, take a look at this video right here. This is from January 8th of Joe Biden, rapidly in mental decline, basically doing the exact same thing.
Thank you, Brad. Thank you so much. Please make your way out. Please make your way in the cars. Please go this way.
But guys, let's remember the adults are back in charge. Remember that whole line back from 2020? We're going to put the adults back in the White House. Yeah, that's going fantastically. Now, I feel like on January 13th, 2025, it's not really necessary to prove that Joe Biden is in cognitive decline. Everyone obviously knows that. Us Republicans, we knew that back in 2019. But nonetheless, okay, I do want to show you this video. So this was also from today, and this is another sign of proof that Biden is in decline, because while he tries to defend his legacy, as I said, they're trying to do that very vehemently here, he said that, let's get something in mind about the border. When I became president, the numbers came way down. Well, I mean, that's just not true. Do we remember the infamous chart that saved Trump's life? Do we have to show that? That's literally just not true. But what was his justification? He said that he also pushed for more Secret Service agents at the border. Now, you know, it should go without saying that Secret Service has nothing to do with border security. That's not really on the job application, but take a look.
Look, let's get something in mind about the border. When I became president, the numbers came way down, number one. Number two, we had a circumstance where I pushed very hard for a bipartisan agreement to put more people on the border, more Secret Service agents. And guess what? He's on the phone saying, don't do it, make me look bad.
Yeah, should go without saying, that's just completely made up, but there's the chart if you want to see, right? Biden is sworn in, whoosh, goes way up. That shouldn't surprise anyone. I think everyone knows this, but there you have the current state of Joe Biden. Now, it's not just a Joe Biden problem, because Kamala Harris was also present in this meeting tonight to talk about California. And we once again, okay, the people of California and everyone in this country who is struggling right now was graced with yet another amazing Kamala Harris word salad. Some things really never change is about all I can say.
So it's critically important that, to the extent you can find anything that gives you an ability to be patient in this extremely dangerous and unprecedented crisis, that you do.
I mean, at this rate, guys, Democrats, you may have to run her again in 2028 because Gavin Newsom's not looking too good either. So I don't know. Good luck with that. But, let's not just spend the whole video dunking on their stupidity or their funny moments or their gaffes or whatever, because I think it's also important to bring up the real agenda in terms of what Biden is going to be doing for the victims of the wildfires. And similar to the Maui fires, similar to the Hurricane Helene victims in North Carolina, guess what it is? So this is days after Joe Biden told the state of California, spare no expense, the federal government's going to give you everything you need. Guess what he is giving to these victims, okay? Joe Biden announces a $770 one-time payment for victims of the California fires. Can't even make that up. Take a listen.
And I want to be clear. We're not waiting until those fires are over to start helping the victims. We're getting them help right now, as you all know. People impacted by these fires are going to receive one-time payment of $770. One-time payment. So they can quickly purchase things like water, baby formula, and prescriptions. So far, nearly 6,000 survivors have registered to do just that, and $5.1 million has gone out.
$770, guys, okay? So these people lost basically their entire homes, their livelihoods. They, probably worked years to pay for that home. You're losing equity worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. You add vehicles in, that's tens of thousands of dollars, et cetera, et cetera. It goes on, relocation fees, all of that. And what is the federal government giving you, Americans? $770. And this is obviously while billions of dollars go to foreign nations. So that's what your government, that's what your country is giving you. Congratulations, Californians. I hope you enjoy the $770. That's ridiculous, okay? Let me just say, that is such a slap in the face after hundreds of thousands, in some cases millions of dollars just went up in flames for these people. I would rather receive nothing. I would rather receive, honestly, a gigantic middle finger, like just right to my face, than get this casual middle finger that is $770. That's absolutely insane. That's absolutely ridiculous. But this is what you have, right? Joe Biden's like $770. There you go. This is really going to change everything. Gavin Newsom is more concerned with going to political war with Elon Musk and fundraising, as we covered before, like a fake charity website that gives back to his campaign, funnels it essentially, than actually giving relief to the people of his own state, okay? It is hard to understate just how much the people in power in the Democrat Party resent Americans, but that's what you're dealing with. So enjoy your $770 and your president who is totally incompetent. But guys, 6 days away. All right, it's getting very close. We're almost there. So with that said, let me know your thoughts on all of this in the comment section down below. Be sure to leave a like on this video, subscribe if you are new, and until next time, God bless and peace.